Hey guys, what's going on? It's Karl here, back with another episode. This one is super cool. As most of you know, I'm a big fan of 4K laser TVs. I've got one in my own place. This year around at CES, I saw some really good upgrades. This one specifically from LG caught my eye. Look how sleek this looks. This guy is the HU85LA and it projects an image up to 120 inches. That's nuts. And the thing usually about laser TVs, they're big, they're bulky, they're loud, they just don't look good in setups. LG clearly is changing that. This guy is way smaller, it's thinner, it's beautiful to look at. I'm actually building a brand new setup, not here, but in the new studio location. Let's actually switch to that location now. To this spot here, which I've teased before, some of you may know it. I thought of no better spot to have a massive 120-inch 4K setup. You can see it right this way. That's where the LG short throw projector is living, and it actually goes right onto that white wall behind me. And that kind of leads me to the first point of this guy. You will need a lot of space. 120 inches is a massive amount of real estate. And that's what I've got here, and that is the big bonus of having an ultra short throw projector, the space saving. You don't need something that comes out of the ceiling. You can have it very close to the wall. If you get 2 inches away, you get a 90-inch image, and all the way up to 7 inches away, that's where you get the massive 120 inches. You can see over in my setup here, my couch is around 8 feet away from the wall, and that's the optimal distance to enjoy that 120-inch view. And once you get this guy out of the box, it's a simple plug and play, and it's a very easy setup, way easier than other short throw projectors that I've used. Find an open wall, plug in the power, plug in your inputs, connect it to Wi-Fi, and within minutes, you've got this guy set up, running, and you can be enjoying your content. It does have little feet on the bottom where you can do micro adjustments, just in case, say, your wall isn't straight, your floor isn't straight, you want to get everything nice and level. When you start watching your content, especially if you haven't seen a short throw laser TV yet, you're kind of blown away what comes out of a box like that. I know it isn't a dedicated panel, and most of you that are watching this haven't, say, been to CES, where they're in abundance. These things are becoming so good, and the picture quality is becoming better every year. It's got dynamic tone mapping, HDR, 24 Hz refresh rate, so the same as a cinema experience. And I think the big thing we have to note here is the price point. Usually native 4K laser TVs, short throw projectors, are around $10,000 to $25,000 depending on which model. This guy starts at $599.9, $6 grand. To get it a bit more technical, it's running a 3CH laser or a dual laser calibration to make it a bit easier. Typically budget-friendly models that are around $3,000, you see them all the time on Amazon, those run a single laser setup. If you look at, say, the JVC DLA Z1, 20 to 30 grand. Even the one that I have at home, my Hisense 4K model, that is $10,000. You're getting a ton of value here, and you're still getting the benefit of dual laser color calibration. That's the separation of RGB channels. And you can see in my setup, you see that hint of orange. Of course, I had to do that. I've got mine connected to my Xbox One S, so I can play games, watch Netflix, but this guy also acts as its own smart TV. And when it comes down to it, how good is the actual picture quality and how bright does it actually get? I would say in normal lighting situations, like you've got here, I wouldn't say it gets as vibrant, as deep as, say, my OLED, which I've got at home. Having a dark room, that's where colors and images pop. You're essentially recreating a small cinema or theater. Theater? Your friends will never want to leave. Just be sure they're the ones that bring the popcorn. Once you go to this size, there's that saying, once you go big, you can never go back. It applies here. You can never go back to watching a small TV after this. And that has pretty much been my setup video for the LG HU85LA. I brought this guy back just for the outro of this video, just to showcase how, good it looks. If you guys are interested, of course, links down below. And curious to hear what you guys have to think. Are laser TVs the thing? Is bigger better if you don't have a dedicated screen? Would you rather have a projection unit, or would you rather have something traditional like an LED, LCD panel? Hope you guys enjoy this one, and I will catch the rest of you in one of my next episodes or vlogs. Peace.